maybe not piss take, but you know, they're not trying to be next Lord of the Rings, you know. So, in that case, you know, they aren't gonna make it. So I still find it funny and hilarious, you know. That's what I'm trying to say. Piss take was the wrong thing. You know, I find it funny. I like it, you know. Just use the wrong words. Sometimes my English skills fail me. Annoyingly more than I'd like. Of course it's lost. Now all I can think of is Bear in the Big Blue House. I still remember that show from when I was a kid. They had a song in it where I'm not going to sing it here, you know, say too much of it here. I'm always paranoid, even if you say a line of a song, that I'll get copyright sued. But you know, where shadow? That's one of the lines from it. So now that's all I can think of. Still remember it. Still remember watching it as a kid. And so I'm talking about really young here. 4? I don't know.
Your minions have an irrational fear of me. Tell them that as long as you're around, I'm the least of their worries.
That is right. That is actually very right. I am a terrible overlord. I frequently send them to their dads. They also really hate serving me. Oh, don't have enough den space for him.
Your dungeon cannot attract any more minions.
Okay, everyone's just gonna conga line over there. Well, not everyone, it seems. Okay, magic. There we go. So, minions will try and take over here. Nothing really else for me to do over there. Actually, there was one room. Probably has, you know, hundreds of units in there, but whatever. Probably a good thing I missed it then, ain't it? Just, yeah, you go the lava way. I'm sure I do. I really do like the design here. You know, the carpet with these tiles. I do love the design on these tiles. Alright. They'll fight their way in here and over there. Ooh, that's where another one of those things I have to take down is. It's a good thing I came over here. I think there's a good few of them. Though I don't remember how many. I think I saw the amount earlier. I was thinking there was like 10 of them, 13 of them. But I honestly don't remember. Oh, that was it? Well, that's far less than what I thought it was.
Begin your assault on the Duke's throne.
Okay. I'm gonna keep assaulting around the place first. Because I want to kill the entirety of the family. So I want to make sure I get them all.
My existence is endlessly tormented upon an astral plane of infinite magnitude. So in short, you do not frighten me.
Good for you! It doesn't matter if I frighten you. I'm gonna murder you. It's great when things work out, ain't it? Is this the room? I'm not sure if this is the room where that lady is, who's on an astral plane of infinites. What? Or whatever the fuck she said. To be honest,
You are out of mana.
I don't know. And they're just all congregating at the door without leaving. Because the door is locked. So these are never going to be able to leave. You're telling me waves don't keep just spawning out of thin air. Or, you know, well, I don't know if it happened in the first place. Let's hope waves don't ever spawn out of thin air. And everyone stays hunky-dory. actually, though. That means they'll march through the main room, and I don't want that. Everyone head back. Okay. She's not in the room with the Duke, so I need to go find her.
Your minions are in combat. Bafu lost.
Of course it is. There she is. The Duchess. Yeah. She's actually back here. Is there an alternate way in? Yes, that. And I can access it via my recently purchased, or I should say claimed, bridge. There we go. Everyone, rush up here. Seriously, why were we still patrol? Since I own it, I suppose he's just going to patrol that area. So I guess that's why he died the first time. He was patrolling a place and ran into enemies. And where did you come from? It's like it just spawned in. Not really a good thing, to be honest. Okay, we're just at the end. I don't want to redo any of this, even from the last save. So let's save it there again. Heart of Gold Tree. Okay, there we go. Took a moment. Hopefully this is all usable and great, because otherwise I'm probably going to have to just redo this all. Ugh. Or, well, probably redo it all from the first save. Okay. Certainly they're being whittled down a bit by some enemies, but it's not a big deal. Okay. I have enough minions flittering around that they can stop him from doing anything. Actually, level 10 worker. Not bad. Now he's dead. Let's walk into there. I think I have enough people here now. That's brilliant.
Interloper, thou shalt suffer for your crimes against my house. Take heed of the power of the righteous Beastian constitution.
I like to choose that's the book she's choosing to beat me with.
The Duchess is dead, and with her, law and order.
Karen, my wife, your combat-free sacrifice shall not have been in vain.
There's no need for strategy. Attack!
My army, my family, where are you? Where is everybody else?
Oh, that's a cool insignia on his stomach.
I am Baghdad.
Oh, Christ.
Who goes there?
Mandelf, my cousin.
Of course.
Kira, we're saved.
What in the name of infernal nuisance? Your vampire requires a fresh...
Goes from shitting himself over Mandalf, and now it's just like, your vampire needs help. Now back to Mandalf. Also, Mandalf almost sounds like a porn parody of Gandalf. I don't know why. That's just what makes me think of it.
Gateways. Now they're on their own.
And why does he keep spawning micro piglets? This seems weird. It would almost make more sense if he kept summoning radishes.
You cannot defeat a wizard man of gold.
He clearly does not know whom he is addressing.
Well, he died quickly.
Robes for eternity.
That's not the sound effect you want to hear in your ears.
Thank Kira. Finally dead.
Mando, you can't be gone. Pull a radish out of your hat or something.
Your vampire requires a fresh meal.
It's bad when, you know, the person who hates Kira is, you know, the evil god there, who's like, you know, at war with Kira. It's like, oh, thank Kira. You know, he's finally dead. Though I'm assuming he's not taking it seriously. I choose to believe, you know, Mandalf irritated him as much as he irritated me. Just that voice. Okay.
The Frostweaver potion.
I'm gonna be cheeky here and be able to and summon these in where they shouldn't be able to help me.
Speeds of any enemy it encounters.
There.
However, Frostweavers are temporary entities, melting away over time until they are but a puddle.
By the grace of gold,
Okay.
I know what I must do.
Way down and die.
It's your dungeon.
You came for the heart of gold? Well, you'll have to go through my heart to get it.
Hearts tend to be pretty small,
That was our very intent.
so it's a little awkward. Oh, that's his dungeon core. Huh. I can't tell what's going on.
Nothing lies between you and the heart of gold but your own covetous hand. When you're ready to claim victory, order the Colossus towards the vault door using a rally flag.
Okay. Let's go do it. Not totally nothing gonna go wrong now.
High core burns. The entire land of Festus burns. And the last Colossus of the Orient army does what it was created to do. The heart of gold is yours, Casita.
Where am I? Am I dead? Are you Kira, Golden One?
Do you desire a golden duke in your dungeon?
I'm kind of confused as to what happened there. Is he trapped now within inside the heart of gold? Sounds like it. And it seems for once the evil god can do things without, you know, without fucking the Underlord over. For once. No wonder he has to normally work with amnesiacs.
Now, Casita, with the golden hoardings of the land of feasters. Defend them with your life, for I should accept nothing less than your life if they are purloined by the Empire. Now, return home, and wield the heart of gold to sate your heart of gold.
Well, that was cool. Really wasn't expecting Mandalf to return there. Though seriously, I keep expecting that to be. Since the thought popped into my head like 5 seconds ago, I keep thinking of that as like, you know, someone who's a big Lord of the Rings fan, really into Tolkien's work of, you know, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, any other tie-in to that universe. Really into all that. And they're also a porn star and a guy. They just go, Mandalf! You know? That's just what the kind of image I have now in my head. That's... It's an interesting image. I have a vivid imagination for whenever he wants to, you know, mess with me. Yes. Thank God the Spirit Walkers gave their ghost pooping ability back to its legal owner. Finally, the devil will be pleased. What the fuck? Go back a moment and have a look there. It's really funny. It was in the. It was back just a second. It was funny. And so these are all the the names you can find on the different minions, I think. These are all the Kickstarter backers, and I really wish I'd, you know, backed it, but I didn't know about it in time, or I find I keep putting like, oh, I want to back this, I want to back this, I want to back this. Oh, it's gone. Oh fuck. If I was ever to back something, the company would probably have to come to my door and say, well, are you gonna back it? Pay us now. Maybe even point a gun at me.
Well,
Just to remind me. I thought I took out every member. I didn't. Damn it. I missed one. I think they're on... They must have been in the top left corner. They must have been. Well, c'est la vie. I may do it again at some stage and try and get it. Continue. And now, to wrap this off. This is cool, I have to say. We go here.
welcome home.
Just to see if Mendesius, or however you say his name, has anything to say to us. Seriously, that plate of his, how it kind of like cradles his head, just looks weird. Yeah, this looks strange. Excuse me. So, just gonna take a moment. Wonder if we'll get an explanation about the Heart of Gold. Like, why is this guy trapped inside it
I
now?
thought I'd drop by, see how core deep in golden revelry you were.
Core deep. Now all I can think of is there's someone, a podcaster I used to listen to, Christy of Analog Gaming. She used to, if someone's really rich or doing well, along those lines, she would say that they were dipping their balls in gold. It's a great line. Great line. Should listen to that podcast again. Just happened. I stopped. The only reason I stopped listening was Cataclysm had come out, and my copy of it was taking a while to get there, to get to me. My aunt had bought me the collector's edition, and you know, collector's edition was taking forever to get to me. So I stopped listening because I didn't want to hear about the expansion because I was really bloody jealous, and yeah, so I just never got back into it. They're unhappy because they have no lair, yet they refuse to build one. Geniuses, a lot of them. Alright. Just gonna twiddle my thumbs for a bit, see if old
Your
Evil
boss
Pants says
don't
anything.
score any more gold.
Be on to that. My god, that's a lot of gold. So yeah, this is pretty much just gonna be a twiddle your thumbs time. Because I'm... Oh, if you hover over this and these, it highlights the area where they are. Nice. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to say something, if he indeed ever says anything. He doesn't really talk that much here. For a moment I thought I heard combat. Must be these just training.
Has been corrupted in your torture chamber. A warden has been
You know, I kind of like the design I went for this place. Just this part here. Wish I'd spaced this out a bit better though, so it was symmetrical with this. But I like it. I like the design.
a Templar
I like this as well.
corrupted in your torture chamber.
Didn't really intend to, you know, for it to be graphic, you know,